Okay, so that's the tent all set up, as you can see. Took a little bit longer than I expected. I haven't actually put this tent up for a couple of years, but we got there in the end. So let me show you around inside. So this tent is a side entrance. Just unzip this. You can even roll it right back to the back of the tent there. For that today. Just toggle that back. So in we go then. This is the a lift pillow. Attaches around the back of the thermarest. There you go. That's the thermarest. That's a really warm sleeping pad. It's got a thermally insulated baffles here. That's going to keep me really warm tonight, so that's why I only need this light sleeping bag. But yeah, as you can see, there's enough room in here for one person. Down the side there, bit of bag storage. It's going to be a bit of a struggle to get all of this in, but we'll manage. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a squeeze, that. Don't normally bring this much. It's only because it got dropped off here. Just bought some luxuries. I'm inside the tent now. There's plenty of room for me to lay down in here. I've got probably another 4 or 5 inches to spare up the other end of the tent. I'm just over 5'10", and there's enough room to sit up. My head doesn't touch the top at all. So yeah, this is all I need. Up here, got a couple of gear pockets either side. Good to keep your, well, I've got a torch, head torch up there. I'll keep my phone up in one of these, probably this one here, with some chocolate or dextrose tabs, just in case I have a hypo in the middle of the night. And then there's my little lamp, just so I can sit up and do a bit of reading. And yeah, there you go. It's the end of the tent, as you can see, plenty of room. So I'm just going to get my other bits inside the tent now, get it a bit more organised. I'm going to go for a little walk around, not too far, just have a little walk through the woods. I'm building up a bit of an appetite for my dinner. I'm going to be eating dinner probably about 5:30, 6 this evening. Got a nice bit of rump steak. Just going to have that and a couple of bowls, nice and easy. Probably get an early night because probably be quite an early start tomorrow. Plan to wake up at 6:30ish, maybe 7 o'clock. I want to be out on the path by 8:30 at the latest. Okay, so I'll bring you back when I'm having some dinner. Right, well, I'm back to the campsite now. I only went for a short walk, just a couple of miles. But it's flagged up a few problems. My blood glucose seemed to go low almost as soon as I left. They were quite low when I got here, after I'd set the tent up, which is kind of understandable. Bit of exertion, you know. So, had some chocolate. They came back up, but as soon as I started the walk, they went low again. And they stayed low for the whole time that I was out, and they were just going down and down. No matter what I was putting into my body, they just seemed to be going down and down. To me, it really seemed like an error, maybe with the Freestyle Libre app. I'm not really sure. There is a lag on it. But this went on for about an hour. About an hour they were low. Eventually, they did start to come back up again. So maybe it was just an unusual time lag. But there's no way that I'm going to do the walk tomorrow if I'm going to have these same problems in the morning. So I'm just going to see how it goes. I'll be absolutely gutted if I can't do it, but I'm not going to risk not knowing where my blood glucose are. So I just thought I'd give you that quick update. Hopefully it's not going to affect tomorrow's walk, and tonight it'll be fine. And well, we'll see in the morning. We'll see in the morning. I'll let you know. Just going to cook some tea now. Well, I've just finished my steak rolls that I had for dinner. Very nice they were too. I've checked my glucose, they were 9.3. So I've only taken 6 units of the 8 units that I would normally take. And that's basically because of what was going on earlier. Things just didn't seem quite right. So I'm still playing on my mind a little bit. Although they have come back up, there was a long period of very low glucose there, and they didn't appear to be low. I didn't feel like they were low. I'm normally very sensitive to the insulin, and I normally know, so that's a little bit worrying. But we're going to see how the evening goes, and I'll make a decision tomorrow as to whether I've got the railway line here. I will make a decision tomorrow as to whether we are going to do the walk or not. Just keep them crossed, I think. That's the only thing I can say. But I'm not going to make any rash decisions. So, that's it for now. For the rest of the evening, just going to sit here and enjoy the New Forest. Good morning. Well, I'm up. It's 10 to 6. Got a cup of coffee. I've got my cup. It's okay. So, I'm going to go and have a shower in a minute. Get myself ready to start the walk. Have a shower, have some breakfast, and then I'm going to be setting off. Trains are still going by. See you in a bit. Ashurst campsite behind now. The time is about 7:30. Just tested my glucose with the Libra sensor, and they are 17.4. I think it'll come up on the screen, possibly 17.9. But yeah, so they're quite high. taken no insulin. I'm going to try not to take any insulin at all today until I get back and have dinner tonight. After all, this is a 20-mile walk. It's definitely going to burn up my glucose. See how hot they are when I stop for lunch. Matley Ridge. It's only 144 feet above sea level. I think you'll agree the views are stunning, and they are 360. That's the Beauty Road. Walked the majority of that today. Okay, I'm now going to head off down this path and follow it towards Lyndhurst. I'm not going to go into Lyndhurst, but I just want to clock off some other miles. I've still got 5.5 miles to go. That right in the middle there, that is Ashurst Woods, just this side of Ashurst Woods actually. So that's probably only a couple of miles. Oops, moving the camera. Okay, bring you back in a bit. Well, I've made it to this GPS trig point here. That's almost as far as Lyndhurst. Bolton's Bench is just a short way away, but I'm not going to go over there because it means going down quite a steep hill and then having to come back up again, and don't really want to be doing that. I've picked up a bit of a groin strain. I've had the injury for a while, but the last couple of miles it's been really playing up. So I'm just sat down here now, 5 minutes or so, just getting some water in me. I'm nearly out of water now. I've still got another 4.5 miles to walk back to Ashurst. Yeah, starting to feel it now. Beginning to wish I hadn't started. But I have, so I've got to finish it. Unless I walk into Lyndhurst and get a taxi back. No, I'm not doing that. I seem to manage to avoid it. Water bottle's just fallen over. I seem to manage to avoid it having any high post today. In fact, since about 10 o'clock this morning, my sugars have been in the green. So that's between 4 and 9. And it's only now this is the second time I've had to stop and have something with a bit of sugar in it, just to avoid the hypos really. These are delicious. Sea salt and caramel with peanuts, highly recommend it. I hate to keep going on about it, but this really is not my day today. Well, I was sat on the bench there doing a bit of filming. The wind blew my bottle over. Plenty of grass around here, could have fallen on. Did it fall on the grass? No, it fucking didn't. It landed in some very sandy soil below the bench. So not only did I lose half the water that I had left, but the bit that you drink out of is now covered in sand. Something going on today. Before I finish this walk, and forget to mention this, I just want to say these walks, they do cost a bit of money, you know, for me, because I don't drive. Right, I got lift out for this one, but more often than not I'm getting the train. I need food and chocolate and whatnot. Basically what I'm saying is running this channel doesn't come cheap. So if you would like to kindly buy me a coffee, I would really appreciate it. Links in the description below. I'm just waiting for that horrible alarm to go off. So I've just checked my glucose. Over 4.3, that's the lowest it's been all day. Like I said before, there's a bit of a time delay on the lever sensor readings. But I just know it's going to go off any minute now. I was going to come back through Matley Ridge because my sugars were heading quite low, and I was just waiting for the alarm to go blaring off. I didn't want to upset the campers up there. We want happy campers, not miserable ones. I can understand people's reactions as well, because it is quite loud. It's quite an intrusive sort of sound. If you don't know what it is, yeah, I should imagine you could find it quite annoying. So I'm basically circling around the woods on this path. Nearly 17 miles we've done now. Yeah, I reckon it might be a little bit short. I'll have to wander around the campsite for a bit. I managed to avoid that hypo. Sugars are back up to 5.3. Well, we're really on the home run now. You can almost see Ashurst woods. Like I say, might have to have a little toddle around the campsite to clock up the 20 miles. We will see. But I'm just entering Ashurst woods now, and I'm nearly back to the campsite. It's literally just the other side of the woods here. Haven't even clocked the 19 miles yet, just that far away. So I'm going to walk through the campsite, and now I know a place which will probably take us up to the 20 miles. Just happens to be the pub, which is handy. Okay, so I've come through the campsite. My phone is telling me I've done 19.7 miles. By the time I get to the pub, that's going to be pretty much spot on 20 miles, I would say. So I thought I'd sign out here before I get onto this quite busy road here. So, well, it's been a real eventful walk today. Apologies for some of the bits I missed out. Didn't go to Dibden. Never mind. At least I managed to finish the walk, because about halfway through I just really had enough of it, to be honest with you. All the technical issues. Anyhow, that's enough of me moaning. I'm going to go and have a pint now and something to eat. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe. And I'm Lee, the Diabetic Walker. See you on the next one.